Hello, Asta here and welcome to today's video. So today I'm doing another review and this time it's concealer. So I'm super excited to try this new Benefit concealer called Boi. And there's so much hype going on around this concealer. Everyone is comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape and saying how great it is, how full coverage it is. So I just had to get it for myself and try it out because I normally always go for medium coverage concealers, but it's always good to have some full coverage as well. Some days you need that little bit extra coverage and it's handy to have one of those. I'm not going to compare it to the Tarte Shape Tape or any other concealer because I just want to try it on its own and see how it performs. One thing, Tarte Shape Tape, it's not available here in Ireland and it's so hard to get it, so I don't have it. I know I have to get it. Everyone's obsessed with them and I probably will pick one up soon. But for now, since I don't have the Tarte Shape Tape to compare it with, I'm just gonna test it out on its own and see how it performs and how it wears throughout the day, so I can show you a wear test as well and how it lasts. So I have kind of nearly finished my face. I have my eyes done and I have my foundation, a little bit of contouring. So I just need to do some concealing. That's why I look a bit like tired because I have no concealer on. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the packaging. So this is the box it comes in. It's a nice cute little pink box and it says it's the Benefit Boi concealer and it's a cakeless concealer, and I love the way it has the cake and it's like marked off, so it's like cakeless. It's such a good idea. So it's a full coverage concealer. I got my shade in number 4. I went in actually to department stores here in Ireland to get my concealer, so I actually had a chance to just swatch some of them colors and see which suits best. So I picked up number 4. I paid €24 here, and I know in US in Sephora there it's $30. This is how the actual concealer bottle looks like. It's so cute though, isn't it? It's like real like back to school vibes, huh? It's like a little pencil with the razor top, and when you open it, this is how the doe foot applicator looks like. It really, everyone's saying how similar it is to the Tarte Shape Tape, so it's a big doe foot applicator, and I'm gonna just swatch the back of my hand to show you number 4. This is the swatch here. This one is like a more of a neutral tone, and we'll see how this is going to perform. So far, when I did a swatch on my hand, it feels very creamy and nice and light, so I'm excited to try. It says that it is a full coverage liquid concealer and it hides anything from dark circles, under eye blemishes and discoloration. So literally this little thing should do all the work for you. Also, it's suitable for dry, normal, combination oily skin, so everyone can use it. So it's lightweight, it doesn't crack, it doesn't sit in your fine line, it leaves a natural finish look. So the amount of product that you get in this little bottle is 5 milliliters or 0.17 fluid ounces. So compared to other ones that I have, so say to xoxo one, which looks so much bigger in size, but this one is only 4 milliliters and it's 0.139 fluid ounces. So even though the package of this looks so much bigger, there's actually so much less product in it than Boi. And say to compare to other ones that I have, so say to MAC, the MAC one is actually really good of having a lot of product in it. So there is like a 0.2 fluid ounces and 7 milliliters, so there's way more product than in this. So does NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It has 6 milliliters of product in it and there's like 0.2 fluid ounces. This concealer only comes in 12 shades, which is these days not a lot. But again, there's companies who released concealers in limited shades and then they just added on as they went. So hopefully if this will stay in Benefit range, they'll add more colors because let's face it, these days 12 shades is nothing. So let's put it to the test. I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes and blend it out using a brush. So I'm gonna just apply a little bit underneath my eyes. From the first application, it feels very smooth. And here, So I'm just kind of using it to highlight my face as well, because I've used the foundation and it's a little bit too dark, so this will help. So let's try and blend it out. So it's blending it out quite easily and it feels very comfortable, and I must say it is a full coverage, like it's covering the underneath the eye area, wow, amazingly. And in the areas where it's been sitting for longer, you can still blend it out, so it means you have like time to play with it. So it's not like very quick, super quick drying. So it does do a great job covering blemishes that I have and discoloration. I'll tell you what, it doesn't feel like I have something full coverage underneath the eyes. It feels very lightweight, as they say it should feel. So far so good. So once I blended it out, I can still feel a little bit of tackiness underneath the eyes, but it's nothing major. It's not a lot, so it's great. So I normally don't set my underneath the eye concealers with powders, because I feel sometimes they just enhance my underneath the eye fine lines and wrinkles and stuff. But just to make this fair, I'm going to set one side with the translucent powder, and at the end of the day, when I'll do the final check-in, I'll show you the difference between the eye that's been set with powder and the eye that wasn't. So far I'm loving it. It's actually very comfortable underneath the eyes. Like, it doesn't look like super cakey or anything, and again, because I didn't set it with powder yet, it doesn't crease like as for now. It feels lightweight, it is lightweight, but it gives you a really good coverage. So that's a big plus for now. So I'm going to set one of the eye with translucent powder, and this one is Laura Mercier. And I'm gonna just lightly dust a little bit of that powder underneath. So it's all set. Although I feel like I don't need to set this concealer, because it's just great on its own. So, but then we'll see how well it's going to last. I'm just gonna set my T-zone, because I always do. This is where I get shiny. So, okay, so I have this eye set with powder, and this one isn't set at all. So it will be interesting to see whether it's okay and it's still cakeless at the end of the day, and if it's better to set it or not to. So I'm gonna go off camera, finish off my face, and I will be back with you again later on tonight, just to show you how it looks and whether it is long lasting and whether it is cakeless. So I'm back, and here I am after nearly 7 hours of wearing this Boi concealer by Benefit. I must say the results are quite good, like I'm really happy. And so I personally feel that the side I did use the Laura Mercier setting powder to set this concealer is a little bit better than the other side. So there's tiny little bit of creasing going on underneath the side where I didn't set it. Overall, it's really good. I mean, for full coverage concealer to feel that lightweight is just amazing. I did a review of xoxo concealer, and this concealer is a full coverage one as well. I must say that the Boi one is definitely feeling much lighter, and it doesn't feel as heavy underneath the eyes. Also, I think it's lasting much better than the xoxo one, because the xoxo one is a full coverage, but it does feel a bit heavier than this one if you to compare the two. And I absolutely do prefer the Boi one over the xoxo. So this concealer is so creamy, it's easy to blend it out, it doesn't feel heavy, it's lightweight as I mentioned before. Hopefully now the brand will come up with more shades, because 12 shades, let's face it, it's not a lot. But for now, the shade I have, I'm actually happy with it. I have a shade number 4, and it does a great job covering all the imperfections and discoloration and blueness that I have underneath my eyes. And I suppose I could get away with another, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 hours of wearing this concealer, because it didn't move or crease or looks ugly in any way. So I'm actually really happy I tried it. I do understand now why the hype around this concealer is so big, because let's face it, it's really good. And I never tried Tarte Shape Tape, unfortunately, but everyone's saying how close of a dupe it is to that concealer. And if you're looking for a high coverage lightweight concealer for your under eyes and your face, definitely give this a go because it's a beautiful concealer. And if you did try it, let me know what you think. Did it suit you? If you're someone with drier underneath the eye skin, please let me know if it works for you, because my underneath the eye area is quite normal. So I would like to know for my future clients whether I can use this concealer on them or not. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch my tutorials and my reviews. If you want to see more of my videos, make sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I am uploading my videos every week, so you'll be able to see them in the future. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.